Mechanics, what's the weirdest case of a customer accurately diagnosing their car? I've been a mechanic for 15 years, and last month a customer taught me something I'd never seen before. This elderly woman, Mrs. Chen, brought in her 2018 Honda Civic that had been stalling randomly for 8 months. She'd already been to 4 different shops, spent over $3,000, and nobody could figure it out. Every mechanic tells me it's something different, she said, pulling out a folder thick with receipts. New battery, new alternator, fuel pump, spark plugs, still stalling. I looked at her maintenance records. The car had been treated like a medical patient with everything from basic tune-ups to major engine work. Yet the problem persisted. I think it's the camshaft position sensor, she said quietly. But only when the humidity is above 70%. I'll admit, I laughed. A humidity-triggered sensor failure? In 15 years, I'd never heard anything like that. But Mrs. Chen wasn't finished. She pulled out a handwritten log with dates, times, weather conditions, and every instance the car had stalled. 3 months of data, meticulously recorded. Every single stalling incident occurred when humidity exceeded 70%. I used to be an engineer, she explained. I know electronics don't like moisture, so I started tracking patterns. I was skeptical, but her data was thorough. We ran diagnostics in our climate-controlled bay. Everything perfect. Then I had an idea. I moved the car outside on a humid day and used a moisture meter near the engine components. Sure enough, the camshaft position sensor was showing intermittent readings only when exposed to high humidity. The sensor housing had a microscopic crack that let moisture interfere with the electrical connection. It was a $40 part that had stumped 4 professional shops because none of us thought to correlate weather patterns with mechanical failures. Mrs. Chen had diagnosed a problem that required both engineering knowledge and scientific observation. When I called to tell her we'd confirmed her diagnosis, she just laughed. 40 years of engineering doesn't disappear just because I retired. Sometimes experience matters more than expensive equipment. The car hasn't stalled once since we replaced the sensor. I kept her weather log. It's now part of my diagnostic toolkit for unusual electrical problems.